1-0.
Welcome everybody to the Dobsonian Power live show. Welcome everybody. The Swan. I had a different plan for today, but 2 days ago I talked about the Swan. Again, we watched it several times here through a telescope. And I didn't expect your reaction to or on social networks about the Swan. It seems like everyone is talking about the Swan. R2 Swan. All right. Thank you, Benny Bob, for becoming an explorer. Thank you so much. Welcome to the spaceship, the Serenity.
Connecting to telescope. Connecting camera. Super shot. What the heck is that?
I don't know what is it. No light here. Ah, it's the light from the camera. Okay, the CCTV. This light. It looks like an UFO, man. The mothership. For a fraction of a second, I thought it was something like that. You see with the jets here. And it's the light. Thank you, Ned. Thank you so much. Okay, I have the coordinates. I think everything is focused from last time. Well, kind of. Let me focus this. with my infrared remote. By the way, I have an infrared camera. Will be awesome. Okay. Sharp. We want them sharp. Calibrating. That's it. Okay, now that we have the stars sharp enough, I will disconnect the camera or turn on the light and bam. There we go. You see, it was the camera. And now coordinates. I have them already inserted, so it will be easier. Let's see if that freaking Swan. R2. There we go. Okay, I have the coordinates. Now I will move manually the telescope. Should be here. Why is not? Ah, maybe is this? This is for in 10 minutes. NASA coordinates. No, this is a star. Where is it? Where is it? Welcome, Erwin. Welcome to the spaceship. Thank you so much. You are an explorer. Something is off here. Let's check the software. Opening. No, it's fine. Where is it? Hold on. Invisible. It could be me inserting the wrong coordinates, but I did it. Thank you for becoming a super explorer, David. Heini, thank you so much. You are a super explorer. First I will check the software, the other one, and then I'll check the coordinates again. Invisible can't be, man. The other times I remember it was so easy. Look, it's here. Swan. It's here near this star, so it will be... I will point to that star. Let me check. This one. Welcome, Michael. Welcome to the Explorer spaceship. The Serenity. Welcome, welcome. I'll do another trick instead of searching coordinates. So this is this star here. 224407. H. Look, an object here. Crossing. D. Which D? No. The other times was straightforward. PGC. 72919. PGC. Don't know if it's this one. Yeah, it's a different location. I think I inserted the coordinates wrong. Let me check. Oh yes, I put the coordinates off yesterday. It was my mistake. Today is 26, 7 o'clock, sorry. My apologies. It's not invisible. Let's go. 7 o'clock PM 26. Okay, this will work. Let me close this. Hold on. My mistake, my mistake. Because I usually can spot it very fast. The Swan has that coma. Now it's done. Let's open it again. Now it will work. There we go. And now here. Thank you, Jack. Thank you so much.
Super shot.
What could we expect to see or experience if 3i Atlas slingshots around Jupiter? What could that mean for us and how will NASA explain that? Oof, man. I have no idea, man. There are things, and that's one of them, that they can't hide. So, they can't, if it does that. If it's slightly, they will say it's slightly anyway. As usual. But something like that, it's huge, man. I don't think it will do something, any maneuver that could expose the mission or whatever it is from 3i Atlas. I still believe it's a mission or they have a goal and it includes camouflage. I don't think they are drawing the attention. I think they are doing everything they can to avoid it. It's what I believe. R2 Swan. The glow is starting to pop a bit. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, what? It's much harder now to see it. I didn't expect this. I was expecting a piece of cake. Thank you, Diplodocus, for gifting 10 Dobsonian Power memberships, 10 new members, 10 new members of the crew of the Serenity. You are an explorer. They should have the coordinates wrong, that's why the software is grabbing. Man, now it's checked a lot. I will try to center this here. Because I need to fine tune this. I was messing with the telescope and now. Hold on. So it will be closer to this star. They have it wrong, man. Hold on. So should be... I think it was this star. God. I will move it slightly because here we can't see it. I'll move a bit to the right. It's blindly. I'm working blindly. So it should be here again. Because I moved the telescope. He moved here. Okay, I will try. Super hard, even harder than 3i Atlas because they don't have it right, I believe. There we go, there's here now. I need to move it a bit lower. Now I move to the right, it's okay. It's here, man. 3i Atlas was easy. Was easier. Not easy, easier. It's around, it's the triangle, it's here. Maybe they are right. Something is... I will move the telescope down and try to put this here. Thank you for sending 10 Dobsonian Power memberships. Welcome everyone to the Serenity. You are an explorer. There we go. I saw it, I saw it. I saw it. Now it's more clear because it's in the triangle. Maybe it was me, the problem. It's where they say something is off here, but it's in the triangle. Hold on. Because I see a triangle here, and he's on the middle. Look. And it match. Here, you see the triangle? Maybe it was me, man. Something I did it wrong. But the coordinates from NASA? Well. Whatever. It's here. Now it moved. It moved a bit. It's a bit different from the platform that I just showed you. But it's almost there. But it's different. Can it be that it changed direction as well and we don't know? It's here, man. Or the filter. Maybe I made a mistake and used a filter that I shouldn't use and blocked the views. I don't know. Now it's clear as water. It's here, man. It's so different, man. Look at the... I had here the image from last time. So I made the thumbnail. And there's nothing to do with this now. Well, I don't have it. I don't care too much about the pictures, to be honest. I like to watch it, but I have the snapshot from the last... Man, this was so intense. Here. And now it's just this. It's this, man. Thank you, Thunderchild93 for your super chat.
Super shot.